So Nelson, how did you discover the idea of IBC?
It came in fits and spurts as time went by. But the real defining moment was when I got caught back in the 80s, early 80s, 80 and 81, owing a lot of money, doing things conventionally, the way the world teaches people to do things, OPM, other people's money. And interest rates in the late 70s on 90-day loans at a commercial bank was 8%. That was prime, but I'm not prime. Prime rate is kind of an elusive thing. I haven't met anybody who is really prime. I got used to paying 9.5% interest and made money in real estate ventures. But then along came 80 and 81, and prime peaked at 21.5. Stayed that way for 18 months. And I saw that this is a disaster. I thought that was the only things that just happened in Argentina and Brazil and stuff like that. It can't happen here in the USA, but it did. Well, it dawned on me that I could get the money during those horrible times from 3 different life insurance companies with whom I owned policies. Rates 5, 6, and 8%. And the only thing it limited how much I could get to, same thing they ask you down at the bank, when you ask them, how big check can you write? And they say, Bob, how much you got in you, sir? That's how big a check you can write. Well, had I not been paying large life insurance premiums by worldly standards at that time, I'd probably never seen this. I saw, though, that from my background of Austrian economic studies, that there's only one pool of money out there. The fact that various and sundry banks, insurance companies, corporations, and individuals is managing a portion of that pool is incidental. Well, when I got that thought established in my mind, I saw that I was paying $18,000 a year life insurance premiums, but I was paying about $120,000 a year interest alone to the banking business, and they hated me because, you see, they thought I was going to bankrupt on them next week.
And so you, for other reasons, not because you thought of it in terms of banking, but you happened to have, fortuitously, what others would have considered, given your station in life, a large, well-funded suite
by
of
worldly standards,
right,
that was a significant premium compared to the way the everyday person thinks.
Okay, and so you realized, aha, here's something, and if I had just expanded this earlier, I would have been in a much better position, and that was the genesis of what we now call IBC?
It's somewhere along the way that people just haven't thought this thing through. I saw that there was a contractual relationship there that I commanded because I owned the policy. I had the first access to whatever could be borrowed from the cash values of my policies. And I just had not been buying enough. I saw that this needs to be looked in deeper. And so that was the beginning of the thought process.